Good morning, brothers and sisters. Welcome to our Sunday New Life Fellowship via live stream. Let us all prepare our environment by singing Holy Song number 16, Song of the Heavenly Soldiers. Once again, good morning. Welcome to our Sunday service. In this beautiful Sunday morning of the 6th day in the 6th month of the 8th year of Chunilguk, July 26, 2020. Now, let us all meditate from the words of our true Father. True Father's words. You have no idea how important this time is. Use every moment carefully. You are alive at this time, but how are you going to use your time and your life? For whom are you going to use them? If you use them well, you could become a hero or heroine who can go down in history. You can become a filial child or even a divine son and daughter. God is giving you everything freely. Therefore, you should become a useful vessel for His desire. Adieu. Let us all stand for the singing of Chunilguk anthem.
나
The Kiombe and Family Pledge will be led to us by our speaker, Reverend Leo Angelo T. Halog.
To formally begin our Sunday fellowship, let us first offer our half bow to our Heavenly Parents and True Parents. Chanjin chambumunimke kyongbe baro. Let's recite Family Pledge number 1. Our family, the honor of Chonilguk, pledges to seek our original homeland and build the kingdom of Heavenly Parent on earth and in heaven by centering on true love. The meaning of Family Pledge number 1. True love is connected to Heavenly Parent eternally. Because Heavenly Parent is an eternal being, when we connect to the love of Heavenly Parent, we can automatically become eternal being. Chonilguk is the nation in which two people become one. You should be able to fulfill this way of true children of filial piety in front of Heavenly Parent, patriots in the nation, saints in the world, and divine sons and daughters in heaven and earth, with an attitude of one heart, one body, one mindset, and one harmony based on mind and body unity. All of you can determine with pure mind of filial piety. We will live attending true parents eternally. Otherwise, you cannot become citizen of Chonilguk. It does not matter that there are certain difficulty or happy circumstances in this world. You must go beyond them. You can be the person who is to inherit Chonilguk only when you determine to become Heavenly Parent's representative in the position of a pioneering prince. Your clans must attend Heavenly Parent as Heavenly Tribal Messiah. So the family is the starting base that can attend and live together with Heavenly Parent. You have to know that the family is the beginning of Kingdom of Heavenly Parent on earth and in heaven. Adieu.
To help us invite the presence of our Heavenly Parents and True Parents, let us all welcome Ms. Mary Grace Karumba to give us the opening prayer.
Good morning, brothers and sisters. Let's join me in prayer. Our dearest and loving Heavenly Parents and victorious true parents of heaven, earth, and humankind. Today is the 6th day of the 6th month in the 8th year of Chonilguk, July 26, 2020. We come to you this beautiful Sunday morning, Heavenly Parents, to offer our deepest gratitude for this another life and another opportunity for us to renew ourselves and our determination. Thank you, Heavenly Parents, for continuously guiding us and leading us to the right path in this dark world. We are forever grateful, Heavenly Parents, for you never leave us since the very beginning. We thank you for giving us the opportunity to know our real identity, our true purpose of existence. We know how much you've longed for us, the day to be recognized as our true parents, and that we are your sons and daughters. Throughout the years, your wishing heart of bringing us back together never changed, even many tribulations had happened. Our true parents are indeed great and amazing. All your wishes and dreams, Heavenly Parents, made possible because of our true parents. We know our words of gratitude are not enough of all these sacrifices and love and you have done for us. We are truly grateful for the salvation you have brought to humanity. Thank you so much, our true parents, for all your sacrifices and investment for all humanity. We are truly determined to support you, to our true parents, to our true mother here in the physical world, and our true father in the spirit world. We truly treasure this opportunity to be living at the same era with our Savior, our light, our true parents. We are praying together for the good health and well-being of our true mother. Heavenly Parents, we pledge to do our best to offer our nation in the lifetime of our true Mother. Our true Mother is truly determined to do everything for your happiness, Heavenly Parents, and we wish and pray to inherit this kind of heart from our true Mother. This time, Heavenly Parents, as we start our Sunday service, we're inviting your divine presence to be with us. And please use our speaker for today, our Reverend Leo Angelo Halog, as your mouthpiece in conveying your words to all of us, Heavenly Parents. Truly, we are grateful that even this time of crisis, we are still blessed with everything because we have you, Heavenly Parents. Thank you so much for everything. Thank you so much for the love, Heavenly Parents, that are true parents. This I would like to pray. In behalf of all our leaders, brothers and sisters, I report this in our names. Sid and Grace Karumba, Blessed Central Family. Adieu.
To read to us the scriptural reading for this Sunday, may I call on Ms. Maria Joy Lumahan.
Good morning, brothers and sisters. Our reading for today came from Champu Mugyong, Book 13, The Completion of Restoration and the Settlement of Chunilguk. Chapter 3, The Settlement of Chunilguk and Our Path. Section 3, Blessed Families and Education of True Future Leaders. What is God's wish and the wish of true parents? The heart and mind of heavenly parents is to find the children whom He lost 6,000 years. Through the true parents of heaven and earth in humankind, many blessed families has been established throughout the world. There is nothing that cannot be accomplished if these blessed families follow true parents' teaching and unite as one in their country and throughout the world. As soon as possible, you must fulfill the hope of true parents, which is to find God's homeland in God's nation. You have no idea how important this time is. Use every moment carefully. You are alive at this time, but how are you going to use your time in your life? For whom are you going to use them? If you use them well, you could become a hero or heroine who can go down in history. You become a filial child or even divine sons and daughter. God is giving everything freely. Therefore, you should become a useful vessel for His desire. Instead of just sitting and listening to words, you should take action. If we want to restore this nation, we must establish a goal and execute it. Shouldn't we establish a plan? Although you feel you must eat 3 meals a day, you have to work with such dedication that you forget to eat. You need to know that the result determines whether you will be given eternal life. You have to create the environment where the descendants will say, our ancestors who lived during this time will truly great. We must become worthy of our ancestor. If that happens, your children will naturally grow well before the will. In that way, you should be different. So more than trying to make lots of money, I hope you will do your utmost to meet many peoples and save them. The most precious thing is to save people's lives. Adieu.
Now, let us all get updated by the providential news around the world. Let us all watch HJ Global News.
Greetings everyone. This is the HJ Global News for this week, brought to you from Korea. On July 16th, True Parents hosted a special leaders meeting for the settlement of a heavenly unified Korea at the Yeongpyeong Resort near the East Coast. As we will see, Mother blessed an underground natural water spring on Mount Balwang and dedicated a newly constructed skywalk. We also have a special report on the upcoming August 9th online Rally of Hope for the firm settlement of a heavenly unified world, which is predicted to draw as many as 1 million participants worldwide. If we are committed, we may find this initiative can bring our movement to a new level for the sake of the future.
It's summer in HJ Magnolia Yongpyong Resort, where the trees are evergreen. In June, True Parents appointed Heavenly Korea's district leaders as commanders-in-chief and entreated them to devote their energies with life or death determination for the last 7 months of 2020 to open the era of the victorious Heavenly Unified Korea within 2 years. On July 16th, True Mother held a special leaders meeting for the firm settlement of the Heavenly Unified Korea at the newly renovated and renamed HJ Magnolia Yongpyong Resort. Dr. Yoon Young-ho gave a report about the 15 gatherings that had been held during the previous 2 months, and then UPF Korea Chair Yeona Moon, Women's Federation Chair Hoon Suk-moon, Family Federation President Reverend Lee Gi-song, Reverend Cho Man-ung and Reverend Yang Jun-soo gave hopeful reports based on their feelings about the gatherings. It was a chance to share their hearts deeply together.
우리들이 갖고 있는 모두의 지혜, 능력, 생각 이것을 함께 결집시킬 수 있는 공동의 장이 마련됐다고 하는 것이 가장 큰 의미라고 생각을 합니다.
어머님의 말씀, 어머님의 의도, 어머니의 미래를 우리가 같이 읽으면서 하나 되어서 뜻을 이루어 나가는 선구자 노릇을 해야 되지 않느냐 생각합니다.
어머님께서 저에게 자서전이 무기다, 자서전을 보급해라, 그런데 반드시 소감을, 독후감을 쓰게 해라, 이렇게 말씀하신 뜻을 잘 알 수 있었습니다.
신령의 불이 이제 붙었습니다. 참모님 말씀하시는 정심은 기도회가 이제 읍면동까지 활짝 붙은 가운데 1200명이 들어와서 정말 뜨거운 기도를 했습니다.
After listening to all the reports, True Mother emphasized our need to lead lives deeply immersed in Hyojong, filial devotion.
하늘 부모님의 꿈, 참 부모님의 소원은 지상에서 하늘 부모님의 꿈을 이루어드리는 거야. 성경 역사처럼 이론적으로 남아지는 게 아니고 실체적으로 인류 타락 이후에 6천년 만에 찾아진 인류의 참 부모가 지상에서 하늘 부모님을 모시고 사는 삶을 보여줘야 돼. 마찬가지로 하늘 섭리를 놓고 볼 때 원리 말씀을 듣고 이론적으로 이해가 되고 참 부모님과 실질적으로 거리를 두고 생활했다 할지라도 참 부모의 심정 가운데 여러분들이 생활하고 있구나 하는 경험을 체휼하는 삶을 살아야 돼. 나는 지상에서 내가 살아있는 동안에 하늘 부모님의 소원을 이루어드려야 됐고 인류를 하늘 부모님의 품으로 낳아줘야 해. 인도해야 돼. 그것이 참 부모의 책임이야. 앞으로 재단도 그렇고 모든 일을 하는 데 있어서 새로운 계획과 물품을 만들어낸다 할 때는 모두 효정이라는 이름을 써야 돼. 이게 바랑산에서 나오는 바랑수 이름을 효정수라고 명명할 거야. 천일국 시대에 있어서 모든 인류가 이 나라 백성이 이 효정수를 마심으로 말미암아 하늘 부모님을, 참 부모님을 체휼할 수 있는 그런 은사, 축복의 물이다. 이것이 하늘 부모님이 참 부모에게 내리신 은사요 사랑이라. 효정이야. 여러분들이 천보 가정으로서 여러분 종족 앞에 이 효정을 교육해야 돼. 그렇게 되면은 자연스럽게 기적이 일어난다.
True parents' love is such that they wish to share with us the grace and love that heaven infinitely bestows.
신동일한국 안차! 승리! 승리! 승리!
After the meeting, the leaders took time to relax at an evening banquet, followed by a ceremony at which True Mother directed the illumination of the Magnolia Peace Fountain and Mount Balwang Castle. The Festival of Light embroidered the summer night at Yongpyong. At HJ Magnolia Yongpyong Resort, where the environment is being enhanced in order to create a global landmark illuminated by True Parents' love and appreciation of Hyojong, Cheonilguk leaders took the opportunity to harmonize with one another while attending True Parents and to resolve to become beacons of light in a dark world. On the second day, True Parents presided over the dedication of a majestic skywalk unveiled on the summit of Mount Balwang at 1,458 meters above sea level. At the skywalk, which is the highest in Korea and presents a view over the Grand Paekdu-daegan Mountains, leaders released dove balloons made from eco-friendly materials and representing peace into the northern skies. Thus, they featured in the ceremony to launch One Korea, the Peace Road 2020 Grand Journey of Unification, and took a grand step toward a heavenly unified Korea and a heavenly unified world. In addition, True Parents presided over the dedication of the HJ Mona Park, newly built on Mount Balwang. True Parents therefore named the water springing from bedrock to the summit of Mount Balwang as Hyojong Water, Hyojong Su, and blessed the mountain to become a significant site of Mother Nature, embracing like the bosom of a mother.
오늘 이 발왕산의 아름다운 자연을 보면서 6,000년 전 창조주 당신께서 인간을 통해 함께 지상 천국을 이루려 하셨던 그 애달픈 사정을 다시 한번 가슴 깊이 절감하며 한없는 당신의 사랑 앞에 감사드리옵니다. 창조주 하늘 부모님께서 우리와 함께하고 계시다는 증거를 보여줄 수 있는 이 HJ 모나파크가 되어서 세계의 모든 백성들이 이것을 향해 줄을 지어 모여와 하늘 부모님 앞에 찬양, 송영, 기쁨과 감사함을 노래하는 성스러운 아름다운 동산이 되고 있음을 하늘 부모님 축복하여 주시옵소서.
True parents blessed the H.J. Mona Park to convey the energy of Mount Balwang and the filial heart for our Heavenly Parent. H.J. Mona Park will develop into a park where people can attend, rejoice in, and love our Heavenly Parent in the midst of nature. Since the founding of Chonilguk, True Mother has personally walked the 7-year course for the settlement of Chonilguk and triumphed in restoring at least 7 nations and denominations. Finally, Mother proclaimed the settlement of Chonilguk and dedicated this victory to Heavenly Parent and to True Father in heaven as a sacred gift for the centenary of True Father's birth and the 60th anniversary of True Parent's holy wedding. On the victorious foundation of Vision 2020, True Mother proclaimed a new 7-year course for the settlement of the heavenly unified Korea and a heavenly unified world. Moreover, she has newly brought the Chonilguk citizens under the name Heavenly Parents Holy Community and initiated Vision 2027. On this foundation, True Mother said that all peoples in the world should move forward toward the one unified world under Heavenly Parent, led by Heavenly Parent's Holy Community, and that, to this end, the Rally of Hope for the settlement of the heavenly unified world would be held on August 9th, 2020. The Rally of Hope for the firm settlement of the heavenly unified world is an important providential rally to firmly establish the global foundation for the proclamation and settlement of Heavenly Parent's Holy Community. Furthermore, it marks our setting out to accomplish the settlement of the heavenly unified Korea and the heavenly unified world. Through it, the 7-year course toward Vision 2027 will actually begin. In accordance with True Mother's teachings, all Chonilguk blessed families should endeavor to make the Rally of Hope for the settlement of a heavenly unified world a success and uphold the sacred name of Heavenly Parent's Holy Community. They should also boldly carry out the True Family Movement to establish Heavenly Parent's children and the World Peace Movement to establish the environment of Chonilguk, in order to bring to settlement a heavenly unified Korea and fulfill the mission of bringing to settlement a heavenly unified world under Heavenly Parent's sovereignty. The world is in chaos due to the absence of absolute values focused on the Heavenly Parent. In particular, in this present time, the coronavirus pandemic caused by human greed has given birth to a trend of estrangement and nationalism. At this time, the online Rally of Hope for the firm settlement of a heavenly unified world will present a vision for a community of one family of humanity with sustainable hope by moving forward without ceasing. The Rally of Hope will begin with congratulatory messages from denominational leaders, a prayer by Reverend Paula White, who is a special religious advisor to the US President, keynote speeches from the leaders of nations including Senegal's President Macky Sall, as well as a special message that True Mother will deliver to 1 million global citizens in 190 nations. In particular, based on the resolution in support of peace and unification on the Korean Peninsula, signed by more than 5,000 leaders from the fields of politics, religion, academia, media and finance who attended the World Summit 2020, the online Rally of Hope will propose a new vision for the next 100 years of a heavenly unified Korea and thus share with the world the importance of the reunification of Korea. the Mother of Peace, who is wiping away humanity's tears. We will achieve the victory of Vision 2027 and the settlement of a heavenly unified world, so that a world in which all peoples live together in joy, attending the Heavenly Parent, can emerge. A publication ceremony and seminar for Moon Yoon-guk's book, Hangul Arari, hosted by the Patriot Moon Yoon-guk Memorial Association, attracted more than 200 leaders, including Mr. John Hong-pyo, Chief of Jongson County. Like many of Father's lineal relatives, True Father's great-uncle Moon Yoon-guk was born in Father's hometown of Cheongju, now in North Korea. He was a graduate of Pyongyang Seminary, and while working as a pastor, he spread the March 1st independence movement in the local North Pyongan province. He donated his family fortune, an enormous sum at the time, to the Korean Provisional Government in Shanghai, China, to aid the independence movement. These patriotic acts won him recognition. Posthumously in 1990, he received a commendation and medal from the Korean government. Believing in education as a movement for people's independence, he spent the last part of his life nurturing young students. His book contains his 130 poems written in Chinese characters and some memoirs, and is now available in bookstores. The autobiographical section clearly displays his cherished hopes for peace and unification and his patriotic spirit.
We are embarking on a hopeful 7-year course toward the settlement of a heavenly unified world. May we bear the fruits of this lifelong commitment as owners of Cheonil-guk. And if we are really joint owners of God's kingdom, we need to invite many others to join us. Indeed, True Parents' teachings, which have reached some 190 countries, explain that the kingdom of heaven is not where we go after ending our life on earth, but something we must cultivate while we are still here. This concludes this week's HJ Global News. Thank you for being with us today.
To render us a beautiful song, let us all welcome Miss Rylan May Leharde.
Good morning, brothers and sisters. Happy Sunday to all of you. Today, I will be singing a song entitled, I Will Be Here. I hope you will enjoy and listen. Tomorrow morning, if you wake up and the sun does not appear, I will be here. If in the dark we lose sight of love, hold my hand and have no fear. 'Cause I will be here, and I will be here when you feel like being quiet, when you need to speak your mind. I will listen, and I will be here when the laughter turns to crying, through the winning, losing and trying, we'll be together, and I will be here. Tomorrow morning, if you wake up and the future is unclear, I will be here. Just as sure as seasons are made for change, our lifetimes are made for years. So I will be here, and I will be here. You can cry on my shoulder when the mirror tells us we're older. I will hold you, and I will be here to watch you grow in beauty and tell you all the things you want to me. I will be here. I will be true to the promise I have made to you and to the one who gave you to me. Tomorrow morning, if you wake up and the sun does not appear, I will be here. Just as sure as seasons are made for change, our lifetimes are made for years. I will be I will be here.
Thank you for that beautiful rendition of song, Miss Liharde. At this juncture, brothers and sisters, let us all prepare our hearts and minds as we welcome God's guidance to us through our speaker today. Without further ado, let's welcome our very own Philippine National Leader, Reverend Leo Angelo T. Halog.
Good morning, beloved brothers and sisters. Thank you very much to our sister Mariah for that warm welcome. Once again, it is my great honor to stand before all of you as your speaker in this Sunday family service. Today is already the last Sunday of this month of July. Time really flies so fast. So today, we are celebrating together with all brothers and sisters all over the nation, and also brothers and sisters who are joining us. I would like also to greet our beloved Sub-Regional Director, Dr. Julius Malikdem, and also the couple of Dr. and Mrs. Kittel, our brothers and sisters who are watching, also in Japan. Good morning to all of you, and brothers and sisters who are joining from different countries. Thank you very much for coming and joining together in this Sunday. I would like to welcome everyone to our Sunday family service. So now we are officially Heavenly Parents Holy Community. So as we are now in the last Sunday of this month of July, I wish that everybody is healthy and happy with their families. So this Sunday, I would like to share with you this topic entitled, Let Us Restore Our Nation in True Mother's Lifetime. This week, actually, I'm also reflecting a lot as I listen from Dr. Yong's Hundukhe. This time, Dr. Yong is really talking about the restoration, like complete restoration that is the dream of our Heavenly Parents and true parents. So I'm really also seriously thinking, how can we be able to restore our nation I know our hearts, all of us, our Blood Central families, all our members, as we listen continuously every day, we are also thinking, how can we really offer our nation this coming 2027 to our beloved true parents, to our beloved true mother, in true mother's lifetime? So I would like to share with you this topic. I would like to begin with the words of true parents. These words was given by True Mother in September 17, 2015. True Mother said, from now on, our providence, the true parents' providence, is to search for a nation. When relating with the world, we should be able to restore at least 7 nations in 2020 and meet God with such a standard. So already with the foundation of True Mother's 7-year course, True Mother could offer 7 nations this year of 2020. True Mother said, the church needs to grow in order to restore the nation. For the church to grow, we need more families that are blessed. By doing this, a country of goodness, God's homeland, can be established. You must teach others about true parents while awake or asleep. Based on the foundation of the first 7-year course of our beloved True Mother launched and started the second 7-year course until 2027. And then True Mother's dream is to really substantially establish a nation of Chonilguk. True Mother's dream, this is Heavenly Parents' dream, is in True Mother's lifetime, she wanted to offer at least 1/3 of the world population. True Mother is really looking and searching for a nation. Also in the Philippines, it's also very good time for us to think about and really reflect how can we offer our nation in the lifetime of our beloved True Mother. So now I'm thinking, what is the way to restore our nation? Where to begin? All nations now are thinking about how can we offer our nation. Yesterday, we were so inspired by the hunduke of our beloved regional group chairman, Dr. Yong. And also yesterday, we listened from the testimony, the reflection of our sub-regional director. All our leaders now, brothers and sisters, are really thinking about restoring our nations. But where do we begin? I would like to share with you this point, number 1, we need to go back to 0 point. Father said in July 28, 1991, when God created the world, He had only one concept, the concept of 0 point. Hence, we have to return to the 0 point when walking the path of restoration and recreating God's world. We should return to the state prior to God's creation. Otherwise, nothing is possible. That is why the Bible teaches, whoever seeks to gain his life will lose it, but whoever loses his life will preserve it. To lose your life means to cut off Satan's life by returning to the 0 point. Otherwise, we have no way to connect with God at the origin. So, I believe this point is really, really important. As we are now walking in the path of restoration and recreating God's world, Father mentioned that we need to go back to 0 point. Even God Himself, when God started to create the universe and started to create human beings, God is in the state of 0 point, where 0 point is a state of nothingness. Like, we need to completely drop everything and stand in the position where we are in the state of emptiness, our mind, our heart, and then from that point, we will going to move forward. And we will going to determine to offer everything that we can. So that's why Father is talking about here that whoever seeks to gain his life will lose it, but whoever loses his life will preserve it. So all of us, as we are walking in this path, we need to go back to this point where we are going to willing to sacrifice everything. And that's the only way that we can cut off from Satan, and then once again can be connected to our Heavenly Parent, to the origin. So this is the starting point. So the self-centered ego has nothing to do with the ideal of creation. Therefore, we should completely deny ourselves. In order to find the true self, we should place ourselves at the 0 point. That is the only place where we can be totally united in mind and body. When God created us, He was in a state of total mind-body unity. He was in a state of total self-giving, with absolute love and absolute faith. God had no space to think of His own benefit or situation. Herein lies the origin of love. It is a state of 100% giving and living for the sake of others. So when God created the world, when God created humankind, God is in the state of complete self-giving with absolute love and absolute faith. So as we are now working in the final stage of the providence, so we need to also go back and really connect to the origin, to our Heavenly Parent. And we need to have really a total self-giving. And this is now the time that we really need to practice at most absolute love and absolute faith. We need to completely deny ourselves. Father said, where do you think you can find your true self? You find it by practicing a life of true love, always living for the sake of others. If you dwell at the 0 point, denying yourself while living for the sake of your family, all humankind throughout the world, and God, you will find your true self. Without doubt, it is our inevitable destiny to do so as we walk the path of restoration, which leads to salvation. So we are all going through this path of salvation. Also yesterday, Dr. Yong mentioned and emphasized that we really need to begin by denying ourselves. So as we are now in the final stage of the providence together with our beloved True Mother, where to begin is very important. That's why we, all of us, needs to go back to the origin. We need to really completely cut off our relationship with Satan. We need to deny ourselves. We need to, at the most now, we need to really practice and really give everything, practicing absolute love, absolute faith, absolute obedience, and really completely unite with Heavenly Parent and True Parents, with our beloved True Mother. So this is really the first thing that we need to do. So True Mother said in 2019, during the Chunil Leaders Assembly, February 15, 2019, True Mother told us we have to speak with one voice. True Mother said, now we have to speak with one voice within our organization. So I do not want you to waste your time saying unnecessary things. Do you understand? In particular, I would like the regional presidents and all other leaders to leave behind your self-centered thinking and work while thinking of the whole. It is True Mother's direction. So True Mother is reminding us, we shouldn't waste our time saying unnecessary things. We really need to go only to one direction. We need to speak with one voice, with our beloved True Mother. Especially us, all our leaders, True Mother is reminding us to really unite completely and really forget our self-centered thinking. All brothers and sisters, all of us, this is now the time that we can come together, unite completely with True Mother with one voice. So this is True Mother's direction. So this is the first one. We need to go back to 0 point. And then second one, I would like to share with you, we need to unite with God's vision and goal. Yesterday, Dr. Yong was asking, because in the Bible it was written, without vision, people perish. We learn that God is always thinking about total salvation. So, in Father's speech given last November 2, 1975, True Father said, the purpose of the providence of salvation and of religion is to save the entire world. Since God created humankind as His beloved children, He cannot just beat and kill them and leave them in hell. Therefore, the goal of the providence of salvation is to save everyone, not leaving even a single person in the satanic world. God wants to take back every kind of human being. So this is God's desire. This is God's dream, to save all humanity, that no one should be left behind. So when we talk about total salvation, this is salvation of all people. So the goal of the providence of restoration is to really save everyone. No one should be remaining in hell. Dr. Young told us a few days ago, no one should be missing because we are one family under God. We are all children of God. So as long as there is one person leaving behind or still in hell, God will never be liberated. So until all people can be saved. This is God's dream of total salvation. In John 3:16, it is mentioned here, for God so loved the world that he gave his only Son, that whoever believes in him should not perish, but have eternal life. You should know that God gave his only Son because he loved the world so much, not because he loved the church so much. So far, people of faith haven't realized what the true standard of salvation of the world is. So that is the reason why God sent the Messiah. That's why God sent Jesus Christ to save the world. That's why despite the tragedy that had happened in the time of our Lord Jesus Christ, God never stopped. After 2,000 years, God sent true parents on earth. Because God's dream and desire is to save all people, to save all mankind. This is the thing that many people couldn't understand, even people of faith. This is what Father is saying here. So the standard of God is total salvation until all people can be saved and can once again go back to Heavenly Parent, as we are all God's children. So this is also the mission of True Parents. That's why in True Mother's lifetime, she wanted to really completely fulfill the dream of Heavenly Parent of saving the world. Now let's look at the Philippines, our country, with 108,310,000 population as of 2019. And then also geographically, let's look at the Philippines. This is updated. This data is from March 31, 2020. Now the Philippines, we have 17 regions, 81 provinces, 146 cities, 1,488 municipalities, and then 42,046 barangays. So this is the updated data. Also providentially, let's check our country. As of this time, our country, the Philippines, we are already active in 16 regions, and then 32 cities, and 28 provinces. So when we look back, actually I read, I don't know if I'm correct, I think the Philippine movement started also in 1975 when True Parents sent 3 missionaries in our country. So already the providence in our country is like 45 years already. So far we have these active churches all over the nation. But when I was reminded through Dr. Yong's Hunduke, all of us were reminded. And then thinking about really God's plan of restoration always begins from external to internal and then to more internal. So a few days ago, Dr. Yong reminded us about the foundations of many nations and also the way Father did in the beginning. So Father in the beginning also, he started to first build holy grounds. In his tour of 40 nations and then 120 nations, Father first established holy grounds. And then when I look at also our country providentially, I heard it from Kuya Julius, I think it was in 2011, that it was completed, the 167 holy grounds. So after I realized, we have really very big foundation in our country, in the Philippines. So with Dr. Yong leading, Kuya June, and then also Kuya Julius, they have completed 167 holy grounds in the Philippines. Centering on our providential organizations of Family Federation, Universal Peace Federation, Women's Federation for World Peace, and then the Youth and Students for Peace, then all our major organizations needs to really go to one direction. As what Dr. Yong mentioned yesterday, that total salvation, and after total salvation is total mobilization. We need to really have total mobilization. And then after that, we need to have total investment. So, as we are now in the final stage of the Providence, we put all our effort and then we unite together with one goal and one vision. We put all our effort and then we can build substantial Chonilguk, expanding to 81 provinces and to 167 cities with holy grounds. So this year, from 2020 to 2026, we can really establish substantial Chonilguk, and then by 2027, we can offer to our beloved True Mother, our nation of the Philippines. As Dr. Yong was telling us, actually in the Philippines, we have many blessed central families. From Japan, from Korea, from America, and even in Brazil, many nations. Dr. Yong is telling us to check our blessed central families, where are their hometowns. Dr. Yong is telling us that we need to go back to hometowns. So we can assign blessed families. And then we will send pioneers and missionaries. And then we work together. And then with this mindset of total salvation. And then we work together, completely investing, total mobilization. And then with total investment. One day, our nation can really become a nation of Chonilguk and can be offered to Heavenly Parents and True Parents by 2027. And then number 3, I would like to share with you what is the way to restore our nation. We need to participate and take action. I would like to read from True Mother's words. True Mother told us, it is important to make a plan, but more important, to take action. Be a person who practices. We are living in the era when achievements must be tangible. Your church should be a place where the lights are always on because you are awake at night. Wouldn't Father be drawn to the churches that have the lights on while he tours around the world? I am saying that you should make yours a place that True Father would not pass by without stopping. This is the word given by True Mother last October 16, 2012. So, we have a plan. It's good. We really need to plan very well. It's very important. But most important is to really take action. So, True Mother told us we need to really have our churches alive. Like lights are on. So, this time, how much True Mother is working on earth? Also, we can really think about how much True Father is working together with True Mother, together with all of us. So Mother is saying, if we keep our churches busy and continuously giving life, then True Father, when True Father see our churches, always True Father will be with us. Aju? That's why this is now the time, True Mother said, to really show our achievements. It's not only that we are saying we have achieved something, but this is now the time, True Mother said, that our achievements must be tangible. So this time period, from 2020 to 2027, True Parents have given us the time to really make things substantial. When we talk about Chonilguk, Chonilguk should be substantial. Not only few people can feel, but it should be felt and be seen by all people. So in the Philippines, we need to really expand and really make God's community in all corners of this nation. We need to really take action, all of us. True Mother said we need to do witnessing. How will we restore this nation, God's homeland? There is no way except through witnessing. We must turn people around through witnessing. All our businesses and organizations need to move in one direction. To welcome the new age that is upon us, you need to have a clear attitude of mind. For this day, I have opened all the doors. I am contemplating many plans for the future global providence. We have to bring tangible results that are visible to the eyes. I know that this is possible because God will definitely work. That's why Dr. Yong is educating us. Soon we are going to end. After 4 days, now it's 26. On the 29th, we are going to complete 120 20 days of amazing education. We are truly grateful to Heavenly Parents and True Parents and to our beloved Dr. Yong. And then we could see now what is the concluding point of this education. That through this pandemic, God has given us this opportunity. God prepared us through our regional group chairman in order for us to go out, pioneer, to witness, and to restore our nation, to really become completely one with True Mother, to restore at least 1/3 of the population, and to restore and offer our nation. Without witnessing, we can never build a nation of Chonilguk. So, we need to go out and witness. True Mother said, if we have this kind of spirit, if we go out and really witness to people, then Heavenly Parents will definitely work. Aju? Aju. True Mother said, become a model of loyalty, filial piety, and fidelity. God welcomes this time when He can directly govern us. He is manifesting Himself as the King of all kings. Therefore, we cannot let Him remain a king without a people. That is why I want you to be among those who demonstrate loyalty, filial piety, and fidelity. This time in history will come only once. If you want to participate, then you must change in every respect. This is the words of True Mother given in 2013. So, God cannot be a king, Mother said, without a people. So, we really need to become a model of loyalty, filial piety, and fidelity. Dr. Yong many times mentioned how really fortunate and lucky we are living in this time with True Mother. True Mother is already 77 years old. How long our True Mother can live on earth? That's why also in my heart, always I'm thinking that without establishing a nation of Chonilguk, without offering our nation, all the things that we have done in the past will be in vain. All the work that we have done has no meaning if we cannot accomplish the goal in the given time period. That's why True Mother told us the best time to work hard and to be recognized is while True Mother is alive on earth. So when True Mother already passed on to the spiritual world, that will already be a different time. Always I'm putting this in my mind. Always also I'm sharing to brothers and sisters how important this time is. True Mother said, this time in history will come only once. We are the luckiest people who are living together with True Parents on earth. That's why no matter what, we need to offer our nation. In the Philippines, when I look at our country, the Philippines, in the providential point of view, comparing our nation to many nations, we are truly advanced comparing to many nations. I visited some nations. Really, the foundation in many nations is still very, very little. There are nations that you cannot even mention the word God. Really, witnessing is so challenging, so difficult. But in our nation, in the Philippines, wherever you go, you can witness. You can tell about True Parents. That's why we are always reminded. Also, Dr. Julius reminded me last time about the name of our country, the Philippines. It has 3 P's, right? That's why we, as the Unification Church member of the Philippines, we need to always be proud. We need to always praise. And then, we need to always proclaim. That's why the Philippines has 3 P's. We need to praise, we need to proclaim, we need to be proud of our beloved True Parents. Maybe all of us are reflecting whenever True Mother is doing a tour. We can actually see True Mother is the one testifying, proclaiming. Sometimes we feel, actually, this should be our responsibility, right? As children of True Parents. That's why, as loyal children of True Parents, as filial children of True Parents, living in the Philippines, we really need to be proud, we need to praise, and we really need to proclaim True Parents in our life. Wherever we go, whomever we meet, we need to tell all the people of this nation, no one should be left behind. That's why this time come only once. We shouldn't miss this. Aju? Aju. So, what is the way to bring total salvation to our nation? I would like to make the summary. Number one, we need to go back to 0 point. So I underline the word we. This is not only responsibility of few people. This is not only responsibility of few families. Restoring our nation of the Philippines is our responsibility as Blessed Central families, as brothers and sisters. Whether you're living in Japan, living in America, living in Korea, living in the Philippines, wherever you are, as Filipino people that have entrusted by God and true parents, this is all our responsibility. We all need to go back to 0 point. When we think really deeply about 0 point, actually this is very important to restore our nation. Sometimes we have our own mindset. We have our own opinion. That's why Father emphasized, through Mother also emphasized, self-denial. We really need to set aside our own opinion. We need to set aside our own thinking. We need to set aside our own feeling. We need to go only with one direction. We need to unite completely with our beloved True Mother, with our regional group chairman, with our sub-regional director. We need to absolutely go forward with a very clear alignment. And then we can be able to, gain tremendous power. Aju, that's why all of us needs to go from the bottom. We need to go from the beginning, even where God has started. That is the 0 point. If we keep insisting our own opinion, our own desire, our own feelings, then what will going to happen? We will be divided. There's a song that says, together we stand, divided we fall. That's why unity, we need to begin from that. Dr. Young many times emphasizing to us, right? That's why even in the family, when husband and wife are divided, what will going to happen? The family will collapse. If two beings have different, mindset, different opinion, different feeling, what will going to happen? It will be destructive. That's why as Filipino brothers and sisters, Blessed Central families, in our heart, this is all our desire. We want to see a nation of Chonulguk in the Philippines. We want to offer this to True Mother by 2027. We don't want to miss this. That's why we need to begin from the 0 point. We need to set aside all this individual thinking that we have. But we need to focus with God's dream and desire. And then we can go together and generate very strong power. And we can be able to restore our nation. Aju? Aju. This is the beginning point. And then second one, we need to unite with God's vision and goal. What is God's dream? God's dream is total salvation. We cannot just, be satisfied with our own families. We need to really restore our nation. We need to restore the whole world. That's why already Dr. Yong shared to us and explained to us very clearly the dream of heavenly parents and the dream of true parents. That's why True Mother this time, how much True Mother is really, offering so much condition every day. We do not know what is the schedule of True Mother. Because True Mother's desire, many times when you start to read True Mother's autobiography, many times True Mother mentioned there, in my lifetime, I will going to complete the providence in my lifetime. This is True Mother's determination. That's why we, all the central families, brothers and sisters, we need to unite completely with God's vision and goal. Dr. Yong is telling us, our second generation also, we need to really raise them up. We need to think, where can they be assigned? Right? Our blessed central families. That's why centering on the vision and goal of heavenly parents and true parents, vision of our beloved True Mother, we need to all go together with one direction. And then number 3, last one, we need to participate and take action. This is the most important. I remember, I cannot forget this, during the World Summit in Korea, the President of Guatemala mentioned, many people are talking about peace. Maybe many people, they have very wonderful ideas. But he mentioned, this President of Guatemala mentioned that time, I was very inspired actually when I heard that. He said, Many people are talking about peace. But all these people who are talking about peace, or Father and Mother Moon, what they are doing is what these people are talking about. So, meaning action is the most important. Even how great, how wonderful our ideas are, if we will not take action, nothing will going to happen. That's why this time period now from 2020 to 2026, of course, we need to make a very clear plan. But more than our plan is our action. We need to really take action. I'm really inspired with Dr. Yong. I can see Dr. Yong is showing us the way. True parents have pioneered everything. But who among us really could follow true parents? We need to look at someone who is following the steps of true parents. That's why Dr. Yong is telling us, we need to follow the footsteps of true parents. True parents have given us everything already. If we follow, if we really put our effort, really take action, we can accomplish also the accomplishment of our beloved true parents. True parents already have accomplished their responsibility. Actually, true father already declared, right? Before father passed on to the spiritual world. Father said, I completed, I perfected, and I concluded. Already, true parents have completed their responsibility. That's why as blessed central families, if we completely follow the footsteps of true parents, we will be able to accomplish our responsibility. Aju? And then, in true mother's lifetime, true mother can offer her promise, completing the providence in her lifetime, and really offer great victory and comfort to our heavenly parent and to our beloved true father. Aju, brothers and sisters, that's why in order for us to really restore our nation, we need to really do our best to go back to the 0 point of our life. Unite completely with the vision and goal of Heavenly Parent. And then, we need to take action. So, also, we will going to follow Dr. Yong. Dr. Yong was telling us that all blessed central families. So now, where is your hometown? We're going to check, and then, I know you are excited also to do in your hometown. So, our brothers and sisters, our blessed central families, in your hometown, you can be assigned there. And then, we will going to send pioneers. So, now I believe also even our brothers and sisters, they are also thinking about this. So, we will be sending pioneers in your areas. So, together, the blessed families and our members, let's work together and really expand Heavenly Parents Holy Community in 81 provinces and then in 167 areas with the holy grounds. So, True Mother said, this opportunity is a gift from heaven. True Mother said, heaven loves you, loves the blessed families, and that is why heaven gave you this gift, this opportunity. Your responsibilities are important. Will you fulfill your responsibilities? Not a single person around the world should be unaware of heavenly parents and unaware of true parents. Christianity is now facing its twilight. That is why I am working so that all the leaders, whether in the realms of thoughts, politics, economy, or religion, can come under one banner, which is why I proclaim the Heavenly Parents Holy Community. That's why this time that we are living in, this is truly once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. This is heaven's gift, according to True Mother. That's why no matter what, brothers and sisters, all our leaders and our blessed central families, no matter what, no one should be left behind in our hometowns. All people needs to know Heavenly Parent. They need to know our Heavenly Father, Heavenly Mother. They need to know our True Father. They need to know our beloved True Mother. That's why we shouldn't really miss this opportunity. So, this is now the last slide. I would like to conclude with the words of our beloved True Mother. This is just a recent speech of our True Mother given last July 16, 2020 in Yongpyong Resort. True Mother mentioned here, we are now at the moment of truth. We have set our goal. We cannot have division between brothers and sisters. We need to unite as one through parents' wish. Or we need to unite as one. True parents' wish is for us to realize Heavenly Parents' dream on earth. It should not remain as a theory like history recorded in the Bible. We must substantially realize it. True parents of humanity found and established 6,000 years after the fall of humankind should set the example of living in attendance to Heavenly Parent on earth. In the process of our devoting all our energies to realizing this and heading toward a common goal, we will automatically achieve national restoration and world restoration. So, True Mother mentioned very clearly, now we are now living in the moment of truth. Really, I feel this is now the final time. This is now the final time of the providence. True Mother said, in the process of our devoting all our energies, all our effort, putting everything that we have. That's why Dr. Yong is telling us, you can sell your houses, you can sell your cars. So this is now the time to really think how serious this time that we are living in. And then more than anything else is how to accomplish the goal of really building one family, establishing kingdom of heaven. So True Mother said, in the process of our devoting all our energies, if we really put all our energies, all our effort, completely denying ourselves, and really making God and true parents our top priority, establishing Chonilguk by 2027 became our top priority. True Mother said, we will automatically achieve national restoration and world restoration. The same is true in the Philippines. If all of us, the central families, brothers and sisters, if we put really one mind and one heart together with the same devotion and determination, forgetting our, individual mindset and thinking, completely sacrificing our lives, and really put all our effort, for sure, by 2027, we can offer our nation to our beloved True Mother. Aju? Do you believe so? So this is our goal. We really need to offer no matter what. We do not know that how long True Mother will going to live on earth. By 2027, already True Mother will be 85 years old. That's why we shouldn't think anymore of providence after 2027. We need to think that this is already the dead end. No matter what, we need to become victorious. We need to really expand the providence in at least 167 cities in the Philippines. And really let all the people on those cities know about our Heavenly Parent and True Parents, our True Mother, who is leading the providence on earth. Aju? Aju? So, centering on 167 holy grounds. This is already God's spot. This is the peace zone. Already God is there. God already established, right? So with this foundation, as we unite and work together, setting aside all the things that had happened in the past, and really looking forward from this moment, and looking forward with our goal, looking forward with the goal of Heavenly Parent, looking forward with the goal of True Parents and our True Mother, we unite together, and then we will going to build Chonilguk in our country. And centering on 167 holy grounds, we will going to build substantial Chonilguk by 2027 and really offer to our beloved True Mother. Aju? Aju. Thank you very much and God bless you and your families. 감사합니다. Please join me in prayer. 사랑하시는 하늘 부모님, 천진 참 부모님 감사합니다. We are truly grateful, our Heavenly Parents and our True Parents, for this wonderful Sunday as we join together with all our leaders and brothers and sisters in the Philippines, together with all brothers and sisters who are joining us from Japan, from Korea, from America, brothers and sisters who really loves this nation of the Philippines, brothers and sisters who really loves you, who loves our beloved True Parents, who loves our beloved True Mother. We come together with a grateful heart, Heavenly Parents, for really allowing us to understand, once again, Heavenly Parents, the way we need to go in order for us to restore our nation. We are truly grateful, Heavenly Parents, to you, to our beloved true parents, to our beloved Regional Group Chairman, Dr. Yong, for helping us, Heavenly Parents, to see the great vision, because everything begins from the vision, Heavenly Parents. Many times you are telling us about your dream, Heavenly Parents, but still we are very still far from understanding your dream and desire. But Heavenly Parents, this time, us during this time of coronavirus pandemic, Heavenly Parents, despite the situations of many people, Heavenly Parents, we could also see how amazing and really great blessing this is. Heavenly Parents, you have given us this opportunity to reflect and really think about deeply about your heart, about your dream and desire. Heavenly Parents, thank you so much for really giving us this opportunity in order for us to see your dream and your desire and the vision that you wanted us to accomplish. Heavenly Parents, as your children in the country of the Philippines, we would like to unite completely with our beloved True Mother. We would like, Heavenly Parents, to unite together with all our leaders and brothers and sisters. And we would like to really go only with one direction. We would like to set aside, Heavenly Parents, all our individual thinking, our individual opinions, our individual feelings, Heavenly Parents, but to really unite with you, with your heart, and together with our regional group chairman, our sub-regional director, and all brothers and sisters. Heavenly Parents, we believe that if we really unite together, Heavenly Parents, you will always be with us. And whatever we dream and desire, Heavenly Parents, we can surely accomplish. Thank you very much for this wonderful Sunday, Heavenly Parents, reminding us, no matter what, Heavenly Parents, we were going to accomplish our nation's mission as the second daughter nation. Heavenly Parents, centering on the foundation of 167 holy grounds. Heavenly Parents, we are going to expand Heavenly Parents' holy community in the 81 provinces of this nation and in 167 holy grounds in this nation, Heavenly Parents, and to finally offer this nation as a nation of Chonilgu by 2027. Thank you very much, Heavenly Parents. Please continue to guide all our leaders, especially our regional group chairman, Dr. Yong, our sub-regional director, Kuya Julius Balikdem, all our blessed central families, Heavenly Parents, who are continuously working and sacrificing. Heavenly Parents, all our brothers and sisters, Heavenly Parents, we pray that we can truly unite together as one, Heavenly Parents, and truly bring comfort to your heart and to the heart of our beloved true parents. Thank you so much for reminding us once again this precious guidance, Heavenly Parents, today, based on this foundation. Heavenly Parents, we would like to really invest everything that we can, Heavenly Parents, until the day that we can truly offer great victory to you and to our beloved true parents. Thank you so much once again. Please always guide and protect our beloved True Mother. Please keep her healthy all the time, Heavenly Parents, and I really pray for True Mother's long life. Heavenly Parents, please really protect all people, Heavenly Parents, through this coronavirus pandemic. I really pray that all people, especially those who are working in the front line, please guide them, protect them, shield them with your love, with your grace and blessing, Heavenly Parents. And also those who have been sacrificed, please claim them, please receive them, Heavenly Parents, that they can become foundation in the establishment of a unified world. Thank you so much once again, Heavenly Parents. Also, I would like to pray for all our brothers and sisters who are sick, who are weak, who are in difficulties. Please help them overcome. Heavenly Parents, I really pray that together we can really connect our hearts and really unite together with our beloved True Mother and really finally receive your love, your blessings, your guidance, and really offer, Heavenly Parents, our nation as a nation of Channel Group by 2027. Thank you so much once again for everything. Together with all our leaders and brothers and sisters, we'd like to offer and report this in our names. Leo Angelo and Kayo Halog Central Family. Adieu. Thank you once again, brothers and sisters. Kamsahamnida.
Thank you, Reverend Halog, for the guidance you share with us today. May it become our daily dose of inspiration despite our current situation. Now, for the offertory song, let us all sing Holy Song number 10. We shall now call Ms. Manilyn Zamora to grace us with an offertory prayer.
Let us pray. Dear most loving Heavenly Parent and victorious true parents of heaven, earth, and humankind. Heavenly Parent, we truly long for you. We truly miss you. We truly miss our true parents. As we unite together as one family under you, Heavenly Parent, deep in our hearts, we want to offer to you our sincere love and gratitude for this very special day. Heavenly Parent, we have come to know that your desire is for all of us individually to have a personal, touching, artistic relationship with you. For we are your sons and daughters, and that you are our parent. You have manifested your love for all of us, Heavenly Parent, perfectly without fail. Everything has been made out of your love, Heavenly Parent. History of restoration greatly advanced because of your love. True parents emerge because of your great love, and through our true parents, everything will be restored, centering on your great unconditional love. Heavenly Parent, today, as we do our Sunday service together with our brothers and sisters in their respective homes and centers, please allow us to resemble you, Heavenly Parent, through deeply inculcating the heart of our true parents in our daily lives. In the midst of great tribulation and sadness, please, Heavenly Parent, allow us to absolutely trust in your will. Our true parents are already victorious. In this great time, we are truly happy people, for we are the living witness of your great love for all of humankind, perfectly manifested through the lives of our true parents, and such a beautiful blessing to live the dreams of the great historic central figures in the past, to meet and breathe the same air with the Messiah and the only begotten daughter, our true parents, giving us the precious chance to attend, serve, and offer our hearts to our true parents. Please accept our humble offering as a symbolic way of returning to you your lost creation. United in mind and heart, we truly pray for our true parents' safety, good health, and happiness, and we truly sought to fulfill our portion of responsibility with utmost determination and sincerity. As we go on and march forward, we will truly do the responsibilities that you have entrusted to us until such time that everything here in the physical world and in the spirit world can be returned to you. We pray that we can truly build your ideal kingdom here on earth, absolutely not on our own capacity, but on heaven's capacity, to truly move centering on your heart and love and turn this world of sadness and tragedy into a whole new world filled with love, kindness, and happiness. Thank you very much, Heavenly Parent and true parents, and I humbly offer this prayer together with my leaders, elders, brothers, and sisters in true parents' name, Jew.
Thank you, Ms. Manilyn. Now, let us all stand for the unison prayer. Thank you very much. For this Sunday service news and announcements, on August 15, 2020 will be the 2020 Asia Pacific Branch Tour special event online. Deadline of the submission of forms and payments will be on August 2, 2020. For inquiry, please send email to hjcbfields@gmail.com. And on the 9th day of August 2020 will be the most awaited Rally of Hope for the Firm Establishment of a Heavenly Unified World, 10 a.m. Korea time. For the Sunday service Tithes and Donations, please send to the following information. Now, for the recessional song, let's sing together Holy Song number 33, By the Spring of Life. There you go, brothers and sisters. Thank you so much for tuning with us today. Please stay safe, wear masks, and observe social distancing whenever you go out. This has been Mariah Caria Faresi, your host for this Sunday. God bless us all. See you next Sunday.